Hi, my name is Caleb, and I'm a sophomore at CBU, as well as a student athlete. I play for the CBU men's soccer team. So, a little bit about me. All my life, I've been traveling around to different countries. My dad and mom are missionaries, which lets me following around with wherever they decide to go. I started my early life in South America, specifically Paraguay, which is pretty much the central of South America. And then I moved around a little bit. I've been to Brazil, I've been to Uruguay, and I've been to Chile once. Um, that was like the first 10 years of my life. Then at about age 11, 12, I moved to Central America, where I lived in Costa Rica for a little bit of time. I also went to Panama, and I got to see the Panama Canal, which was pretty cool. And then my parents decided to move to Asia, which was a big switch because I had always grown up in a Latino culture. So they moved to Asia, and we moved to Taiwan, which is a little ways away from China. And I was about 8th grade at that time, so I spent the last year of middle school and all of my high school in Asia. I went to an international school, and it was a lot different than going to school in South America because they just like valued school like so highly, and it was very competitive, which I wasn't used to because I had just grown up my whole life going to school in South America, which was just very laid back, and it was just like, like you go to school just to go to school, and like if you pass, great. So then like going there and just like having that pressure and like seeing like how like much they valued school, it was different and weird, and it was a pretty difficult transition for me. Also, the culture was a big like difficulty for me because the Asian culture is just very different from the Latino culture, and I'm actually very accustomed and familiar with the Latino culture, which I like a lot. And then transitioning to the Asian culture was a little bit difficult, but there's differences to both, and like they're both great cultures. It's just like a hard transition. Anyways, so I decided to come to California. One of the main reasons I decided to come to California was because of the diversity. Growing up all around the world, I'm pretty familiar with diversity, so I thought it'd be cool to come here because there's a lot of diversity here. And the reason I decided to go to CBU was because I got an incredible missionary scholarship, which has been amazing. I have 3 siblings, 1 brother, 2 sisters. I'm the oldest, and the second oldest, my sister, actually goes to CBU, fun fact. Anyways, moving forward, I'll touch on my goals for this class and then obviously for my life in general. My goals for this class are obviously to pass it and then also improve my speaking. My goals in life are to graduate college, get married, have a family, and then do something I enjoy doing, really. I don't want to get stuck doing something that like I hate doing, that I'm just doing to make money. I really want to do something that like I enjoy doing, but I can also make like a nice profit off of. So yeah, I'm currently studying criminal justice and seeing where that takes me, but nothing's really set in stone right now, so I'm just kind of going with wherever God takes me. As for public speaking, I hate public speaking. It's the worst. I get super nervous talking in front of people, so I hate it. So yeah. Anyways, that's all for now. Thanks for listening.